Coming up, suspensions for Corey Hall incident, suspended captain for Hull KR, and Talatau Amone's no-fault stand-down has been removed. Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the channel Held Dominance. Anthony here. Please remember to like and subscribe, and also click that notification bell if you're enjoying what you're seeing and if you want to continue seeing more. So please also remember that I'm running a Buy Me a Coffee campaign where we look to invest in rugby league projects. One that'll come up in the future through you guys helping out by just buying me a coffee. No obligation, but anything that you can do is do. So we begin today's episode looking at St George-Illawarra Dragons as they've got a welcome boost ahead of this weekend's fixtures. They have been given the okay to recall Talatau Amone to the squad, ready for 2023 action. Young gun Amone is free to play after receiving confirmation he's no longer subject to the NRL's no-fault stand-down policy. The NRL released a statement on Tuesday confirming the news surrounding the 20-year-old's availability in the halves. The National Rugby League has confirmed today that the no-fault stand-down condition will no longer apply to St George-Illawarra Dragons player Talatau Jr. Amone, effective immediately, the statement read. Mr. Amone was now eligible to be selected to participate as a player in the NRL competition. Amone was charged in November of last year over an alleged hammer attack on a roofing contractor in Wollongong, and was later charged with reckless grievous bodily harm, destroying property and intimidation. Initially, Amone faced up to 14 years in jail if grievous bodily harm charge was dealt with in the district court. Now that the case is being prosecuted in local court, Amone is instead looking at a maximum sentence of 5 years if he is convicted of all charges. This means he no longer meets the threshold for the no-fault stand-down policy, which relates to offences carrying a maximum of 11 years or more. NRL Chief Executive Abdull could have applied his discretionary powers, but instead cleared Amone to play, pending the outcome of the court hearing. Amone's lawyer told the Sydney Morning Herald earlier this month that his client should be allowed to resume his playing career. I have been a strong advocate for the NRL Integrity Unit to exercise their discretion they inherently have in dealing with these matters on a case-by-case basis. Councillor for Mr. Amone, Councillor Tabchori, told the Herald, I believe they should exercise their discretion in the circumstance to allow Mr. Amone to rejoin his team and continue with his career. He is stood down now in a circumstance where the 14-year sentence doesn't apply, and we are still maintaining his rights to defend the matter. He is also maintaining his innocence. Amone had started thoughts for this season as the frontrunner for the Dragons' number 6 jersey, and the Dragons were high on him, but he was stood down, which scuppered those plans. He's likely to return in a New South Wales Cup, with Jaden Sullivan expected to be named in the halves alongside Ben Hunt. But the young man has got a lot to do to sort out his innocence first of all, and also play the league. He's playing catch-up, probably not had the best of pre-seasons due to the stand-down policy, but NRL clubs should be able to get their players up and running as soon as possible. For Hull KR, as 2 of their star men are looking for spells out of action due to different circumstances. First of all, it's their captain Shaun Dowall, who has been handed a 4-match ban for making unnecessary contact with an injured opponent. The experienced outside back was charged with a Grade E dangerous contact in the wake of last week's home defeat by Leopards and faces a tribunal last evening. After admitting the charge, Dowall will sit out the KR's games against Warrington Wolves, Catalans Dragons, Wakefield Trinity and Leeds Rhinos in a major blow for the Willie Peters side. The 35-year-old, who missed just 7 games since joining the Rovers at the end of 2019, scored 4 tries in the opening 3 rounds of Hull KR's season. The RFL statement announced on their social media platform Twitter said that Hull KR's Shaun Dowall will miss the next 4 games of Rover matches, and they're admitting a Grade E charge of making unnecessary contact on an injured opponent during last Friday's Betfred Super League game against the Leopards. It goes on to say that the Rovers skipper pleaded guilty, but his exceptional disciplinary record meant that the sanction was set at the lower end of the 4 to 5 match penalty band. Dowall is also fined £750 for the incident. The ban means that Robins will be out without at least 3 members of their first choice left edge when Warrington visit on Friday, after second rower Kane, Linnett and halfback Jordan Abdull were ruled out through injury. Linnett picked up a knee issue in the loss to Lee that will see him sidelined until early April, while Abdull was nursing a calf strain. Kane has ligament damage, Peters confirmed, and who also confirmed that Lachlan Coote is ready to return this week after a hamstring injury. But speaking about the back rower, he's looking at a month on the sideline. Wasn't an ACL, which is a season-ending injury. Just rehab is needed, and Kane is at the back end of his career. He's a professional and will get back sooner rather than later. We will manage him, but he's itching to get back. He's doing okay. It could have been a more serious injury. It's unfortunate that Hull KR will be missing 3 of their star players, but the news is a little bit better as the minor calf injury for Jordan Abdull sees him only missing a week. But they're coming up against a Warrington side who are a bit hit and miss in this early stage of the season. They could be really, really good, and as we saw in the first half against Salford, really, really bad. So they would have wanted all their star players fit and firing. Unfortunately, 3 are going to miss out. Who's going to win that game in the weekend? We'll have to see as the Super League season plays out. We finished the episode talking about Wakefield Trinity's Corey Hall as he was subjected to abuse, racial abuse, earlier in after the season ended in 2022 by a junior club's Facebook page comments. According to the RFL and also Yorkshire Live, 3 officials from a club named the Sheffield Hawks Community Club have been suspended from all rugby league activity for 6 to 12 months following the RFL investigation in alleged discriminatory comments aimed at the Wakefield Trinity second rower. Comments of a discriminatory manner came through a group called Little Hawks Training in October. All who previously played for the Sheffield Hawks took to social media at the time to say, "Not want to name and shame, but to know that these comments like unwashed are made about my skin colour in group chats is quite disgusting. knowing that these people are associated with my amateur club I played for as a kid is worrying. If these people would want to say it to my face, I'd happily meet. Paul was clearly upset with the comments that were going on, and you would be too. 3 men, all of whom are members of the Sheffield Hawks club, deny making racist comments in response to a photograph of Hall which had been posted on the group chat. However, an operational rules tribunal ruled that the various comments and reactions posted by the individuals were clearly directed towards and mocking the colour of the Corey Hall's skin. Tribunal Chair, Her Honour Judge Sarah Wright, concluded that each of the men used unacceptable language based on the colour and or ethnicity, that despite protestations, their comments were unacceptable and racist. 2 men suspended for 12 months and a third for 6. All 3 must undertake and pay for an RFL approved inclusion and diversity course if they want to volunteer with the sports again. Speaking on the ruling, the RFL's inclusion representative and lead, Ben Aberstein, said, "We thank Sheffield Hawks for their cooperation and we welcome the tribunal's decision. Demonstrates that the process works and sends out the message that there is no place for racism in rugby league. While I welcome the decision, my blood is boiling. Sheffield Hawks are the pathway, the startup of some juniors rugby league journey, whether it's to go to the professionals or play on a Sunday with their mates on the weekend after work. Rugby league is an inclusive sport and it's for everyone. We've proved that with the World Cup, as there was multiple different versions of the World Cup out there. Every single club has someone of a different ethnicity, no matter where you are in the country, no matter where you are in the pyramid, at their club. They should look around. These people are supposed to be leaders. Goodness me. If they are doing this, what else are they doing outside of the rugby league? That's my comment on that. Rugby league is for everyone. We taught respect for the referees and the people that we're going up against every single game. You know why? They respect you. They're treating you as an opponent and showing you the respect that you are deserving. But if you don't give it back, you're not a rugby league man. We teach people early to respect our teammates, the officials and the opponents, whether that's down at the 9s level all the way up to being a senior in the Rugby League Authority. That's my 2 pence on it. Racism has no place in rugby league. Watching, please remember to like, subscribe and share this video worldwide, as well as clicking on that notification bell for any updates on new videos that may be coming your way in the near future. Tell me what your thoughts are on today's stories in the comment section below, and also please be respectful while making those comments. I do hope that you all agree with my assessment, but if you don't on the Corey Hall situation, if you don't, please tell me why I could be wrong, and I'd like to open that dialogue. Banter is all well and good, but that's wrong in my opinion. That side, people are there to play rugby league. Corey Hall will go on to have a fantastic rugby league and have the last laugh over the old situation. But these are people teaching our young kids. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Please remember to share this video worldwide. And I'll end the episode as I always do by wishing you all the very best. So please stay safe. I'll see you in the next episode.